Hey everybody, it's Zach Baxter. We're here with our after show. We just finished watching American Horror Story episode 10 titled Charles Manson in Charge. We have thoughts and we have some questions. We have concerns. Andrew? Oh, we did introductions, I guess. Man, this is our 10th time doing this. I'm Zach.
Time. I'm Crystal.
I'm Andrew.
All right. Andrew?
We are the Knights of the Drunk Watch.
And now our talk
begins.
I totally was going to say watch.
There are only 3 of us tonight. The other 2 members of our watch party are feeling sickies. So they're at home doctoring themselves up.
Which we very much appreciate. Thank you.
Well, because we want them healthy and back for the finale, which is next week. So we're going to focus on the women tonight, since that's what the episode seemed to focus on. Yeah, the first person we want to talk about or discuss is Bebe.
Bebe.
We got to see Frances Conroy's character back, Bebe. We found out that she was the origin story of Kai being who we know Kai to be.
Yeah.
Dr. Frankenstein to Kai's Frankenstein.
Yeah,
yes.
But it all ended worse than a windmill fire.
Yeah.
It was worse than a windmill fire.
Frankenstein.
Everyone died in that town.
God, there were so many deaths this episode.
So, I didn't see that coming. I did not see... Because I had predicted that Dr. Vincent Rudy was going to be the mastermind.
Yeah.
Because I always felt like there was somebody else playing Kai or feeding him, someone who fed him these lies. I mean, did y'all see that Bebe was going to be...
No, well, I never thought Dr. Vincent... Well, I won't say that. I doubted Dr. Vincent was directly involved because it was too obvious. If he was the leader of feeding the information that Kai was actually stealing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew Dr. Vincent was probably out. But the fact that Kai's kind of fanaticism was started by Bebe to create something that would incite women to actually continue her cult.
Yeah.
Right.
But Kai learned his lesson too well and built his own cult. And
right, because she said,
his own...
"You fucked up. I told you to make women mad, but you went ahead and made everybody mad."
Right, because he went off the reservation.
Mm-hmm.
He went off on his own pursuits.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, she was like, she set him up and said, "This is what you're gonna do." And then we even had the episode where they're best when they're pissed. You got the women to kill.
Yeah.
True.
What's his face?
But now I question what was Bebe's motives when she met with the women of the cult at the restaurant?
At the restaurant?
Was she just feeding them? I mean, those were true.
I don't think she was feeding.
But why did she meet Beverly outside the station?
Yeah.
What was so in other words,
Well, because
now that we know
Bebe's
the truth,
coming out of her own cult. She was in the cult with what's her face,
Valerie
Solanas.
And so this was really, I think, she was hoping it would be kind of an explosion of that.
Right, a resurgence.
Yeah, she was meeting with all the women, making sure they were getting pissed. Got that whole thing because they were pissed and they killed the guy.
They did kill the guy.
And it was supposed to. I think it was supposed to
grow
from
out of
there.
that. Yeah, snowball.
And instead, Kai turned around and squashed it.
Yeah. Which is why she comes in and is all pissed off at him. And it's like, you were supposed to do one simple thing. Or 2 simple steps.
Everything was set up for the female rage to grow from these women. And instead, Kai decided
to kill all the men.
I was really surprised we didn't see... I guess now, in retrospect, now that we're already at the last episode, knowing what we know now about Bebe, I would have liked to seen her pull more strings.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
That might have been the problem.
Yeah.
Is that her approach was too simple, and so he was able to get out of control.
She needed more of a heavy-handed approach.
Yes.
Okay. I guess. Well, then I would like for her to say that line, like, what I should have done was be more direct with you. Because she said, I could have
gotten that line if Allie hadn't shot her head off.
That is true.
But she did say,
Very true.
But see, she thought, because she said She thought she did it right because she said, I couldn't be more direct with you if I had tattooed it to the back of your eyelids.
Right.
So she felt like she drove the message home. He was the one fucking up, when probably in reality, she was fucking up by not.
And it also could have been a mix of both because...
Well, I mean, I think she just underestimated her control.
Exactly.
And what I'm liking about... So, what I like about this season so far, I think it's been consistent, that every character has their tragic flaw.
Yeah.
We had not had that in seasons past, where they're just like, oh, they're flawless, or they're dead, or they're just what?
What's that knocking?
That's rock.
It's rock outside.
Okay.
So I like this season because they definitely have pretty set flaws, and then they have to answer for those flaws.
Yes.
So Bebe's flaw, I guess, was thinking her work was done.
The problem was you let a man do a woman's job.
Well, I think Valerie Solanas would have backed you up on that point.
Well, yeah.
Sorry.
But we're really happy that Frances Conroy came back for a limited run.
We did. Yeah, I love seeing her.
I always want more Frances Conroy.
I thought she did fantastic. We were talking about how she was reminiscent of Jessica Lange.
Yeah, I feel like she played Bebe as if I saw a lot of Jessica Lange's mannerisms in Bebe.
That, yeah.
So the next person we need to talk about is
Beverly.
Winter.
Beverly.
Beverly.
Oh, Beverly.
What
Beverly
happened
first.
to Beverly?
Beverly she tamed that tiger.
Yeah.
Like, she
tamed that tiger.
I think
the Kool-Aid.
I think that being in the hole really just fucked with her
She got thrown in the
head.
hole. She got her totally mind fucked by drinking the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Well, and then she saw Vincent die first.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, and then she got thrown in the hole.
Yeah. Because she and Vincent were like set up, and then Vincent died, and she got thrown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she got
so I guess that would. Oh, hey, Rock.
Hi,
How's it
Rock.
going? Now you're seeing cat booty hole. So she.
Rock,
and so she thought. Well, rightfully so. She thought that Winter was setting her up with that train ticket.
Yes.
Which I thought it was weird. Why a train ticket?
Well, to be fair, up there the train is very popular.
Montana?
Yeah.
And why Butte, Montana? Is there something in Butte, Montana? Is it just most obscure place?
Just like distant,
remote.
Nobody is gonna go looking for you in Butte, Montana.
And I guess I was proud of Beverly. She had enough sense to probably think that Winter was setting her up again at the restaurant. But she also was not bright enough to probably just take the ticket and go.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and at that point, too, I mean, obviously, somebody ratted on her.
Beverly did.
Well, I don't know if Beverly did or if
I don't think it was
Beverly
necessary.
Told Allie.
Not necessary. So? Maybe, but it's not necessary. Okay. Because all Kai needed, he was paranoid there was a mole.
That's true.
He went, I think he just found it.
Found a ticket in her room or something.
I think, it was like, we're bugged. And then she came up with the thing and called it a bug.
Because he never accused Winter of giving the ticket to Beverly. He accused her of having a ticket.
And saying
because he said he thought that it was like witness protection. He thought that ticket was for her.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
After betraying him, she had a ticket out of town.
I'm thinking he knew about the Beverly plot. Yeah. That doesn't even matter. Yeah, you're right. He just found that fucking ticket. He's knocking over couches and tearing them apart. You're going to find something. So yeah, Beverly, I think. Well, but we see in the preview. This is talking about the preview. We see Beverly is now working with Allie. So how do we think she's going to snap out? She has to snap out of that somehow. Does she see Allie, or like we also saw that Kai somehow goes to prison? Does she just follow the most powerful person in the room? Is she like another Winter?
I mean, Allie is kind of working on her own level.
True.
And I mean, I think this is all been calculated. So much has been calculated about Allie. Once she made the turn, I think she set Kai up to think Winter betrayed him. That's how she took care of Winter. She killed her wife. I think she's responsible for Winter dying. I mean, it's like, what's this? Did you plant this? She's like, that's my Fitbit battery.
Yeah.
And it was just like, it wasn't even a bug.
Right.
You know, it's a random piece of technology.
Right.
Which really, we all know what a Fitbit battery looks like.
No, we don't.
Why would
I don't know what a Fitbit.
Really? You don't know? You don't know what it looks like either?
I don't have a Fitbit.
Okay. Well, people who own Fitbits know
does
what
it
that.
Look like
it looks like that.
Does it look like I have a Fitbit to you?
You need to sign up on Patreon so Zach and I can get Fitbits.
Yeah, so we can just be skinny minis. So talking about Fitbits, Winter, I think we all called
Winter died.
Winter was gonna be dead.
Yeah.
I think she was on everyone's crosshairs. I think she was up on so many chopping
her
blocks.
tragic flaw, talking about tragic flaws, was Kai.
Yeah,
yes.
It's like, because she kept saying, we gotta go, and then when going didn't happen, regardless, she still was sucked back in by him.
Even though she knew he
her
was
brother.
wrong, 100% wrong.
Yeah.
Even when she saw him kill their brother, that would have told me well,
that's the closest she got was after that.
Yeah.
The closest she got was after that.
I mean,
when she was telling Ivy and Allie that they had to go, and then they didn't go fast enough.
That would have been enough for me, personally.
Oh, me too. Absolutely.
You're saying we're family. That's great.
Okay,
but then
you just killed our brother.
Our brother in front of me,
and
cut his pinky off before pinky power. That was, you destroyed everything sacred. So I can't. I couldn't trust him anymore.
Yeah,
personally. So I don't. I guess that was Winter's tragic flaw. I'm
surprised she lasted as long as she did.
But she did piss off a lot of people.
She pissed off so many.
She made a lot of enemies along her way.
Yes.
She made Beverly an enemy. She made Allie definitely an enemy.
Yeah.
And then Kai was the person that ultimately killed her. I guess he was the only person that could kill her. Because if Allie killed her,
probably, yeah.
Allie would have been out of the cult. Or if Beverly would have killed Winter, she would have been dead too. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so last person we want to talk about, last little nugget we want to talk about is Allie, and what is Allie's plan? Now that we are down to the last episode and all the dominoes are kind of falling now, do we have a scope of what Allie's plan is?
I mean, I think whatever it is an escape plan.
Yeah.
So you think it's a escape?
Yeah.
Just get my baby.
She had to get into the cult.
Right.
To get Oz out.
Right.
That's true.
But in order to get Oz out, she's had to kill her wife. I think, if I remember correctly, she's involved in Vincent's murder.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, so, and then now Speedwagon's been, I think part of this whole thing, too, was for her to expose the mole for herself.
Mm-hmm.
So that she could take control of the mole, make sure the mole didn't have dirt on her.
Oh, you think that's her new...
And then...
But do you think that wasn't her plan all along? That just happened to be a variable, right?
Yes.
This mole just happened to happen, so now she's like, I gotta get...
Well, I mean, planned from the get-go? I'm going to go into that cult and find the mole? No, but she knew there was a mole.
Okay.
I think she knew she had to take control of it.
And she definitely has more common sense than Kai, so she's able to...
Especially right now.
She's able to follow...
Right,
so
she's crazy right now.
So Allie's able to follow the real clues.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
She knows fact from fiction. So she's able to follow the real clues, the breadcrumbs.
She knew to go and see Speedwagon because of the way he reacted to Winter's death.
Right.
Yeah.
He's the only one who's freaked out about it.
Right.
And crying, Speedwagon. Really?
So, I mean, I think... See, I just predicting what's going to happen next week and what I saw in the preview.
Yeah. Not
that I know any spoilers about next week, but just predicting how this is going to go. I think Allie's plan is going to snowball to where, Kai's going to be in prison, so somebody has to step up. Mm-hmm. And I think Allie's going to be that person, and I think it's going to snowball out of her control.
Well, I think right now it's a matter of unraveling the cult,
yes,
exposing Kai for who he is, the leader of a murder cult, while at the same time protecting her so that she and Oz can go off into the sunset.
I think she's going to run for Senate.
No.
I think I predict right now.
I don't think she wants anything
30
to do with
seconds
politics.
out into this podcast, she is going to run for Senate because he's going to be in prison. Somebody has to take on the mantle. I think she's
I don't think after everything she's been through, I don't think public life. I think if Allie can...
You don't think she's strong enough?
Not that she's strong enough.
That's not an issue.
She just wants to
Lay low. You think she wants to lay
low? I think
low?
if someone's going to replace Kai in terms of like politics,
it'll be Beverly.
It's going to be Allie rehabilitating Beverly, and then Beverly, who's a public persona.
Yeah. I don't know.
We'll
Beverly seems really broken.
Well, but you can be put back together in her own image.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's our time. Wow. I made my predictions.
Wow.
I hope you're liking the season. I mean, I am enjoying the season. Lots of twists and turns in the season. Good job, Ryan Murphy. You still have to.
Well, we still have to make it. Let's not say it till next week.
Because if it all ends
let's not say anything till next week.
If it all ends up about a mother's love, which I guess it kind of is.
Well, it is. Yeah. It is about a mother's love.
A little bit pissed.
Which I'm thinking might be the unifying thread for the entire American Horror Story season.
Yeah. That doesn't work
sense. That doesn't work for season 2.
Yeah.
Well, there is a baby and those alien babies. I don't know.
Okay. We'll work on that theory some other time.
Yeah. I haven't been able to go through and dissect every season. I just all of a sudden it's like there's a lot of mother's love.
Yeah, as of recently. Maybe Ryan Murphy is going through some mommy issues.
I was gonna say maybe this
Hotel,
is all Ryan
mother's
Murphy.
love.
Yep.
Freak show, surrogate mother's love.
Yeah, mother's love. Yeah.
Danny's mother's love. I mean.
Yeah, Roanoke,
mother's
love.
Mother's love. Coven's mother's love. Mother's love.
Yeah.
Murder House.
Mother's love.
Mother's love.
Several mothers love.
Several
mothers. Yeah.
Season 2 is the only one.
Don't let her die on the or what? Did she pull her onto the property? Off of the property?
She tries to pull her onto the property.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about that. I'm gonna start crying. That was a sad.
That whole scene was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
All right, Andrew.
All right. We are the nice drunk ones.
And now our talk has ended.
We love you, Jamie Brewer. I love you.